Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. How are we doing today, tonight, whenever you're stopping on by? Happy Mask Monday. Today I am using one of my tried and true favorite masks from Face Story. This is the Oh My Goodness Snail Mask. I received this. I get this too a lot. But this particular mask right here, I recently won from Lori Latimer. She does have a channel of her own. I will leave her link in my description box down below. Guys, go check her out. She does lots over on her channel. I don't want to get into too much deets, otherwise, because we got a lot of questions and answers in store today in this video. But really quickly, she does lives a lot on Sundays, Sunday night skin treats, self-care Saturdays, collabs, get ready with me's, all sorts of good stuff. Some PR reviews she's been getting, and stuff. And yeah, so lots of fun over there. So if you aren't subscribed to Lori, go check her channel out and consider subscribing. Tell her I said hi if you do. Okay, so we have one of my favorite masks on. This should stay on my face, hopefully. My glasses are on for the time being, only for a short while until I start reading questions, because then I'll probably have to take them off. But this is the only headband I have for a mask to hold my mask in place today, so I shoved it up underneath the headband. It might stay. We'll see what happens. But yeah. So I was tagged last week from Kim over at Kim's, I was about to say Kim, her old channel name, Hanging Out with Kim. I will leave her link in my description box down below too. And she did a Q&A that she was previously tagged in from Erica Conger. And everyone I mentioned in this video today will be in my description box down below. If anybody's not familiar with these channels, check out these ladies. Not only do they have their own channels of their own, they all do participate in Mask Monday. So it's a lot of fun, Mask Mondays. Okay, so we know who I was tagged by. I hope everyone is having a good morning. Well, it's morning for me, so we'll see. Okay, let's see what I got here. I wrote everything down so I didn't forget anything. Some of them, it's funny, it brought back some memories. But yeah, so let's get into this. Grab a drink, have some fun. I actually am drinking some soda. It's caffeine free, so it's all good. It's all good. All right, so the first thing is things you love and things you hate. Now, I decided to take the word hate and turn it into something I don't care for or dislike, because I just personally think hate's a strong word. No offense to anyone out there. It's just me, so I just like saying the word, so I try not to. Okay, so a movie that I love would have to be, well, there's many movies, but the one that pops into my head, because I'm thinking back in the younger years when I really started getting into movies, the Philadelphia Experiment. It's an old movie, very old, but I still have it on DVD to this day. I had found it. It's, I forget the main characters in it, but the girl you guys would know, oh, I can't think of her name at the moment. She was in RoboCop. She played the cop. Oh, well, anyway, there's quite a few characters in that movie that you guys would know the names of today. And it basically has to do with a ship that had disappeared out at sea. And it wound up being in something called like a time warp. And two of the sailormen had come back somehow to Earth. And they wound up advancing in the years. And they were thinking they were back in the 1950s, I think it was. Long story short. But it's a good movie. I like it. And it's one of the movies I love to this day. So, yeah, if it was on right now, I'd be watching it. Now, a movie that I dislike, and it's only because of what it entails, is Arachnophobia. Need I say more? I don't like spiders. You will not catch me watching a spider movie. I mean, it's bad enough in Jumanji, the original movie, when those mechanical spiders come out, and everything. We each have 8 legs and stuff. I mean, I'm like this. Say, let me know when the scene's over, because it's spider related. I do not like spiders. Okay. A song I love. Guys, I love the group Air Supply. I just love it. And one of the songs that I really like, which you might find funny, you know, if you really listen to the words, but I just like the music. I like the melody. It's Making Love Out of Nothing at All. If you don't know the song, Google it. You know, a YouTube video I'm sure would pop up. It's one of the songs I really love. And there's so many more to mention. We'd be here all day. But yeah. Now, song that I dislike, it's not that I hate it. It's just when you hear it one time, maybe twice, you're good. I mean, back in the beginning when it first came out, it was, I think, a very, very, very popular song. And I'm going to say it, no offense to the group or anything like that. It's just something that, I no longer care for. Maybe would I hear it once again? Yeah, bring back memories, but it's not something I would play on a regular basis. By Las Ketchup. The Ketchup song. That's all I'm going to say. If you guys want to know more, Google it. But it's like, hey, yeah, I don't want to get copyrighted. So, yeah. How do I put it? I could take my glasses off now because I'm starting to go through the questions. Let's see. Basically, where it comes down, like I said, how many times can you hear it? It's catchy. It's a fun beat, but at the same time, I don't need to hear it all the time. And many, many years ago, they took a lot of these one-hit wonder songs and played them out over the radio stations like you wouldn't believe. So you kind of get tired of it, after a while when it's being played over and over and over and over again. That's basically what it was. Okay, so, of course, back in the 2000s when the song came out, was I dancing to it in clubs and stuff? Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's see. Now we are on to groups. A group that I love, Journey. Everything Journey. Love, 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 love Journey. I mean, that's just one of many groups, but Journey is the first one that pops into my head. Now, a song that I dislike, I remembered the song title, but I forgot the group. But it's a song called Hocus Pocus. And it's from a group called Insane Clown Posse. Now, one, I don't like clowns. We know I don't like clowns. But at the same time, when their song was a hit with this Hocus Pocus thing, I had decided I started traveling with a carnival. This was like back in the mid-1990s, I want to say, 1997, somewhere around there. And they constantly just played that song over and over on their rides. And I'm just like listening to the words one day. And I was like, man, I'm like, this sounds like a, it can be a good song or it could be a bad song. But at the same time, once again, it's a song that, I particularly don't care for. Once again, I'm not going after the group or, saying that you guys, just because I don't like it doesn't mean you might not like it. But these things I mentioned today, if you want to research them, like I said, Google it. I'm sure you can find a YouTube video on it. But, yeah. So, that is a song I just did not care for. Okay. Next, we have... Oh, okay. This one... See, what I did is I just answered them. I forgot to write down fruit you love and stuff like that. A fruit I love and a fruit I don't like. I love strawberries. That's one of my main fruits that I love. I dislike mangoes. I don't like eating mangoes. I don't know why, but I will drink mango juice. I know that doesn't make sense, but I just can't. I guess with the texture of a mango, I just don't like, but I do like the juice. When anything mango scented, I just don't like eating mangoes. Now, when it comes to vegetable, my favorite vegetable is cucumbers. I love, 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 love cucumbers. I dislike mushrooms. I will try them every year. And sometimes, it depends, I guess, on how they're made, But I'm not really a fan of mushrooms. I want to say beets, too. But the fact is, I've never tried a beet, so I really can't say that I like it or not. But just the smell of beets is a turnoff for me. Okay, let's see. Oh, my favorite ice cream is definitely, I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. That is my favorite. Now, believe it or not, I dislike chocolate ice cream. Now, will I have Napoleon ice cream? Yeah. Will I have Rocky Road? Of course. But straight out, just chocolate ice cream with nothing in it and just chocolate, I stay away from. I know. I'm weird like that sometimes. I really am. Okay, let's see. All right, we all know I love the color blue, right? If you watch me, you know I love the color blue. However, there is a color. It's almost kind of like this, but maybe like picture like a neon deepness to the color. All right, now picture that like a neon. It's kind of like a blue. And I've noticed that it's been coming out in cars, new cars on the road nowadays. It's just this weird pale neon blue color that personally I am not a fan of. If I was to be given a car that color, I'd have it painted. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. My favorite book of all time is Charlotte's Web. Love Charlotte's Web. I love when the movie came out, you know, and everything, but I just love Charlotte's Web. So every time when someone says your favorite book, I always go back to childhood. Now, however, my least favorite book, and I read this back in 2014, 2015, only because, you know, I was getting into, you know, just reading books in general, and it was given to me. And I gave it away at a garage sale, I'll be honest. And I warned the person that bought the book. I was like, this book is not meant for children. It may not even be meant for you. I don't want it, but I don't throw out books. It's, no offense against the author or anything. It's just not my personal liking. Bad Monkey. Once again, you can research it. But just to give you a general idea, it is a very steamy, racy, unfaithful type of book. It's supposed to be based on kind of like a murder plot, but it's just overwhelming with too much sexual activities and intercourse and things happening in strange places. It's just like, oh my gosh. How do I explain it? I had wrote it down too because I was thinking back with the book and everything. When I researched it again just recently, I found, like, you know, the main summary of the book. And basically what it is there's a widow and her husband was lost at sea. But the only thing she has to remember him by, physical wise, is an arm. And that's really all I'm going to say about the book. I really don't want to go into details. It's just, writers can be very, very creative in really strange ways sometimes. But he's a great author. The book, you know, the author of this book, I mean, he's had other books and they've been great. But this one, to me, for me, personally, was a no-no. No-no. Definitely a no-no. Okay, let's see. I mean, you got to remember, too, it's not that I'm bashing the book, because I love murder mysteries, and the book is supposed to be a murder mystery. But it got away from its plot and the main point in the book so many times when it came to, like, certain circumstances. Well, actually, I should say many circumstances. Okay, I got to stop talking about the book. Okay, let's see. I answered, this was, what kind of candy do you love? You know, it's funny when I do collabs and they ask profiles and what kind of candy, I never write it down. I don't know why. But butter rum lifesavers. Those are my favorite candy of all time. Candy, I can actually say I hate this candy. I will use the word hating this. Black licorice. I don't care for it. I don't like the smell. I don't like the taste. I love licorice, don't get me wrong. I love Twizzlers and all that, but black licorice, nope. That is a no-no for this woman over here. My favorite dessert, there are many, but if I had to pick one and only one, it would be tiramisu. I just love tiramisu. In fact, I need to learn how to make it from scratch on my own one day. That would be fun. Now, one thing I had to dislike, and I actually looked this up so I can say it correctly, because when growing up as a kid, my grandparents, my mom, my neighbors, they would all have this out. And I am Italian, don't get me wrong. I mean, guys, if you're Italian, don't hate me out there. But you'll know when I say the word honey balls. I used to call them honey balls. Now, I had to look it up. And it was funny because when I typed in the term on Google, honey balls, the correct name came up for it. It is known as strafoli, Italian honey balls. I am not a fan of those. Nope, not a fan. In fact, just looking them up and seeing the picture started turning my stomach. I was just like, oh no, honey balls. So yeah, I do not like those. Okay, now this part's gonna go a little quicker because we don't do a like and a hate. This is just either or. And what I say by that is say whether, excuse me, say whether you love or dislike each one. Okay, public speaking. I do like it. Now, is this considered public speaking? I'm speaking to you guys. Is this a public speaker? Because if it is, then I love it. But if I had to like stand in front of a crowd on a stage at the time and seeing everybody staring back at me, yeah, I may not like public speaking. So, it's kind of like a seesaw for me, I guess you could say. Let's see. Flying in a plane. I love it. A lot of times I'm a solo traveler because pretty much everyone I know around me does not like flying in a plane. It's going to be rather fun if we ever want to go to Florida, It's going to be like one of those Griswold trips, take the whole family in a car. We're going to travel. Waste a couple of days, when you can be having more fun in amusement parks. Just saying, you know who you are. Okay, let's see. Well, I dislike running in a marathon. I shouldn't say I dislike it. I can't run in a marathon. My body's not equipped for it. It never was. Even growing up, like I was the worst track runner known to man. When they made you run the track in gym, I almost got detention one time because they thought I was lagging on purpose. And I'm like, no, I can't. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't exert myself like that. A little over the years, I found out. But to make up for it, I would love to volunteer in a marathon. Like I'd be the one handing out the water or being a cheerleader for them. I would make up for it that way, if it makes sense. Okay. Do I watch horror movies? Oh, yes, I do. And I love horror movies. Any kind of horror movie, send it my way. As long as it doesn't have spiders in it. Spiders? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Even now, when I say horror movies, yeah, we know I don't like clowns, but I'll deal with Pennywise in it. I like it. It's a good movie. And plus, it's Stephen King, Okay, so do I like hearing my own voice? No, not really. Especially when I'm on the phone with somebody and you hear the echo in the background and I hear myself and I'm like, is that really me? Is that what I sound like? And they're like, yeah. And honestly, I just don't like it. I don't like the way I sound. Yeah. I love to shop. That's a given. Love shopping. I do love cleaning the house. Don't think I'm nuts, but cleaning gives me enjoyment. It gives me something to do. It gives me a sense of accomplishment when things are done. A while back, there was a collab group. I can't think of the title at the moment, but we would pick an item to work on to clean. Whether it would be rearranging pots and pans that I did or cleaning out a junk drawer, things like that. I like it. In fact, my favorite thing to do when it comes to cleaning, don't laugh, but is laundry. I like doing the laundry. My least favorite chore is vacuuming. I do not like vacuuming. You can give me the best vacuum in the world, and it's not a fun activity for me. Sweeping, I like to sweep, and I like to mop. Stuff like that. I love to travel. And let's see. I do love talking on the phone. And it's funny because, as I meet new people as the years go on, they'll tell me right off the bat if they prefer texting more so than talking. Not because I'm asking, they just say it right off the bat because I know there's many out there that don't like talking on the phone. But I'll give you an example. Me and my friend Marianne, we can talk on the phone for hours, and it would seem like a half an hour went by. And a lot of times when we're talking, we're both doing our morning activities and chores, and then we look at the clock, and I'm like, do you realize it's 2:30, almost 2 in the afternoon? And she's like, oh yeah. It's like, time just goes fast. And a lot of times, it can be just dead silence on the phone. We're just chilling out on the phone, just going about our daily business. It's fun, And we don't mind it. So yeah, I do enjoy talking on the phone. I like texting too. Let's see. Do I kiss in public, or do I love kissing in public? Well, it depends on the type of kiss. I'm not going to be sitting there having a makeout session in public, or even like a extended, long, passionate kiss. But like a kiss on the lips, a hug, an embrace with a kiss. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But yep, those are the questions this week. I did enjoy this. Now, I have no idea who I am tagging, so go in my description box, check down below to see if maybe you are tagged in it. And if not, in general, if you guys want to play along, feel free. Sorry, I keep pulling my hair to the side because this headband is huge, huge on my head. All right, so let's take this off because it's been on for how long? I'm blind. 20 minutes. Here we're good. All right. Thank you, Kim, for tagging me in this. This was fun. Fun, fun, fun. And guys, yes, I really do I'm using the phone right now so I can see what I'm doing. I do this with the mask afterwards with the snail mask because I just love this stuff. This stuff is like amazing. I even put it on top of my hands. I just love it. There's, you have your favorite masks. I mean, not that I'm coming up with it, but that would be a good Q&A. Your favorite skincare products or makeup products and stuff like that. That would be good for, a future video. Hey, you never know. All right. I kept you guys here long enough. Guys, go check out all the other Mask Monday ladies and gentlemen that are participating. It could be anything. It could be a face mask. It could be a hand mask. It could be an eye mask. It could be a hair mask even. Lots of fun to be had. And yeah, I should, actually my winners are probably already announced with my 800 subscriber giveaway. So right off the bat, I'm just going to say congratulations because I know you would have known by now. And almost done putting together my 900 giveaway. So stay tuned for that. And we got lots of fun coming up in store. Yeah, so stick around. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Mask Mondays is just one of the things I love, love, love to do. And for some reason, looking in the distance, my face looked red. But no, it's not red. It just feels nice and moisturized. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that you liked my video. Comment if you want in the description box down below. I can engage with you. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. All right. I will see you guys all again soon in my next video. Have a great week. Bye.